jungle.
Hello and welcome to the Kula Yoga Shala teacher feature interview. This month we are on the deck with Trina Gustavson. And
Hi.
What up? Trina teaches Power Vinyasa on Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. in Studio B. Hey Trina.
Hi everyone.
This is going to be in our newsletter, on the website, and on YouTube, so
Awesome.
you will be everywhere after this.
Hi Mom! Just kidding.
You never know. So, first off, thank you so much for being at Kula and teaching. I know that, first and foremost, my friend, so I love having all my friends around and teaching, and it's so cool, and teaching at the same place at the same time in the opposite ends of the spectrum. I'm teaching yin while you're teaching vinyasa. It's awesome.
I love it.
I love that too, and it gives everybody the ability to do whatever it is they want to do that night, you know. It's really cool. So thank you for that. And I want to just give people a chance to get to know you. So maybe starting with a little bit of your background of, you know, just finding your way onto a yoga mat and
Sure.
what that's been about.
My childhood was spent competitive gymnastics, so yoga kind of was it was a nice blend.
That explains all the standing on your hands.
Yes, I'm obsessed with being upside down. And then going to college and getting a health and phys ed degree, that kind of was just a further kind of classroom teaching into body mechanics and moving. Then I think I got into yoga actually when I was around 20. Well, we don't even know how old I am. Anyway, I was in my 20s, and a bunch of girls and I were working together, and we used to do videos at home, and they were like, you have to try this MTV yoga. It's amazing. And I'm like, no way. And they're like, just do it. And I'm like, all right. So to be totally honest with you, MTV yoga was what got me into yoga.
MTV got you into yoga?
MTV yoga is hilarious. It's a great video, though. I forget who the woman's name is.
Can't stand by it. Nice.
I am. I'm going to be like, yes, it's awesome. Everyone go out and get it.
It's on VHS.
It's on VHS. And then I just started doing it all the time. I loved it. Started going to classes. Eventually, I was introduced to many different types of yoga, and then found my way into a teacher training in Connecticut, and just kind of flourished from there. Had my own business up in Connecticut, a yoga retreat business, which is really cool.
Nice.
And you know, just everything just kind of flourished and blossomed from there. So it's been awesome.
What is it about the practice that keeps you coming back to it as a student?
As a student, the mat is my best friend. It's my happiness, it's my comfort, it's whatever it is that I need that day. And unless you do it, I guess you can't really explain it that well. So it's just such a joy.
What is the feeling that you, I guess, receive from being from practicing yoga that made you think like, wow, I really want to teach this?
Probably just all the amazing positive effects that yoga had on me. And I just wanted to share that with other people, watching people suffer and be like, you don't have to suffer. You can open, you can release, you can forgive yourself, others, you can be stronger physically and mentally. There's so many, you know, I recommend it to everyone. You know, everyone has their own style and their own needs, but any variations, kind of like sneakers, like they're all going to get you somewhere. It's just everybody has a different brand that they like. So,
love it.
You know, it's like pick your brand and then go with it, run with it. You know, have a good time.
So in particular, you felt most drawn to the Vinyasa brand of sneakers?
Yes, Vinyasa's very nice. Yeah, I really enjoy the Vinyasa a lot. I like the movement. I like to hold the poses and then move, flow. For me, it's opening. I love chest openers, hip openers, you know, really getting into kind of the core of our existence, which is great.
So, tell us a little bit about your classes that you teach then. Is it...
We've nicknamed them Raw Thursday Nights at Kula, which is awesome. So if you're looking for a little laugh, a little giggle.
Yoga in the Raw.
Yoga in the Raw. It's awesome. It's real. And the reason it is, you know, we built such a community here. It's awesome. You can truly just be yourself. And, you know, there's intense times of the practice, and then there's quiet times, and there's silly times, and there's, you know, maybe even times where there's tears. and we mix them all together because that's what we all are. We're all made up of all these feelings and emotions. So to bring all that into a class and maybe experience all of that, or maybe just a couple of the things, it's awesome. And to watch people just kind of grow from that is amazing. So.
Is that what you would say just inspires you as a teacher to witness that?
Yeah, just to watch people grow, to watch their practice flourish. It's just, in each and every pose, even if it's they finally understand finding Tadasana in almost all their poses, or something of that sort, when they understand that the body mechanics, you need to breathe right, and you need to have alignment in order to really sustain it, so your longevity of the practice will continue your whole life.
Can you give us a behind the scenes into the mind of Trina? So,
I'm not sure we want to go there. Just kidding.
It's a whole another video right there. When you're preparing, or do you prepare for a class? Is it more intuitively guided, or what's that process like for you? Both in terms of sequencing and planning, but also just putting yourself in the space to take the seat of the teacher.
I would say a lot of it is more kind of intuitive. I come in and kind of read where they're at during the day, what they need. Sometimes we have 29 people in there, and literally it's mat to mat. So we're not doing a lot of, reaching or whatever poses. Things have to be modified. But more intuitive, I would say. And then, as I said before, I definitely do a lot of hip openers, chest openers, just, getting in touch with your true self, your feelings, things that you hold on to that maybe you should let go, and just kind of bringing a sense of balance to the class. So even though the class is technically labeled Power Vinyasa, there's definitely more. It's not just like a really moving class.
Right.
We take it, we hold it. So the power is from within. So it's not just like, oh, we're gonna do like aerobics yoga. We're not doing that. We're doing like hold the poses, and your strength comes from within.
Sounds like Empower Vinyasa.
Yeah, I like that. We should rename it.
Nice. Schedule change. Mary. I'm thinking about like the things that are like natural and fun for you as a practitioner, like those kind of gymnastics and arm balances and upside down. I'm assuming that you're bringing that into all these classes, and it's like freaking everybody the F out, and it brings up all their fear and how and actually empowering that is to go into those places. So I was wondering if you could speak to that.
Sure. I've taken up people as young as 8, 9 years old that come into class. I think the oldest person I took up into the air was in their late 70s for the first time. And the rush, you could feel the energy come off the person when they finally do something for the first time that they didn't think that they could do, with or without help. Or just to see anyone, like, I haven't done this, in 20 years since I was 9 years old, in my backyard or off my bed, or so to see that and to feel all that amazing energy, the happiness, inversions kind of ignite your endorphins and make you feel amazing. So it's I do bring it into each and every class. It's always modified. I kind of sneak it in. I don't say we're doing handstand hops. I say we're doing downward dog hops. And if it goes to handstand, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But they're working on it, so they build the confidence and the kind of the strength and everything that they need to hold the pose eventually.
Skillfulness.
Yeah, so it's progressive. And I think that's probably what I'm most known for is, just taking it safe, because that's the most important thing to me. My students' safety, and then, just having fun with it. So.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Come take Trina's class Thursday, 6:30. Namaste.
Namaste.